Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Charity Unscripted. I hope everybody is doing well. But today we have a little bit of a different type of episode. Another sit down video. But this isn't really a movie review. This is more of a yap session, if you will. This is more of a yap session. And this topic really, it just hit me. Like, I wanted to talk about it because it was too much good information to just make a TikTok, and it was again too much information to just post about this on my story. I really wanted to sit down and have a conversation. Like, the type of videos I'm posting on my channel, since I won't be doing like as many vlogs, I'm still gonna vlog, don't worry, you guys will still see like my life, but I wanna have conversations. I want to talk. I want to hear other people's opinions. Like, I don't even want to say it's a podcast because that's not what this is. This is literally just me having a conversation, but I want to hear. This is me saying information that people could just look up. I got my hair. It's getting a little messed up right there. This is just a conversation that me reciting information that people could just look up, but my opinion, and I want to know other people's opinions. So, and I want to know other people's opinions. So let's get into it. This video is the death of DCOMs and just teenage movies in general. Now, the reason for this topic, the reason why this came to me was because I was listening to a very underrated DCOM, the Lemonade Mouth soundtrack. I was sitting there working on my new outro for 2025, and I was singing, and I was like, determinate, and I was like, this is when Disney Channel was in its rock and roll bag. Like, for real. Disney was like, we want a rock band, we want a little band, you know, shake things up, a little movie about a band. And then it hit me that Disney Channel died. Like, Disney Channel passed away. She's gone because people have Disney Plus. And then, like, I was just sitting there like, there will never be another DCOM, like, ever. Because there's no channel. Because what is a DCOM, you might ask? It is a Disney Channel original movie. Not to be confused with the regular Disney movie. So a DCOM is a movie that was made and produced through the Disney Channel production company, not just Disney. Yeah, not just Disney. So that's what I'm talking about here today. I grew up on Disney. Just Disney in general. It ain't matter if it was a DCOM. It don't matter if it was an animated film. It don't matter if it was a show. It don't Disney Junior. Like, ooh, the bang Kurt and everything, but it's getting in my way. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. It ain't matter if it was Disney Junior. Me and DCOMs, anything Disney, we went together. We went together real bad. My DCOM knowledge starts at about 2002 with Cadet Kelly, and it goes to about 2019 Descendants. Even though I've seen the rise of Red Descendants, I haven't seen any of the DCOMs. So that's my DCOM knowledge is very wide. So 2002, 2019, that's a little hefty period of time. A lot happened in those years. We're gonna talk about that. Was I born in 2006, but my DCOM knowledge ventures in 2002. Don't worry about that. I still am knowledgeable on the topic. Like, that is true, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Okay. Like, 2002 with Cadet Kelly, it's a coming of age story, like all the DCOMs, but Hilary Duff was in her Disney bag. Everything was cool and dandy. 2003 comes around and Disney decides to drop Cheetah Girls. Disney was like, we want girl group core. We want girlhood. We want to be in our R&B bag. And you know who we're going to get on the movie to produce it? Whitney Houston. Like, it was nothing. Like, we just got Whitney Houston to produce, like it was nothing. And if I'm not mistaken, she produced the second one. Like, you know, they just decided to do that for a DCOM. Like, not even like a full-on regular Disney movie or, you know, on Disney Channel. We're gonna get Whitney Houston to produce the Disney Channel movie. That's for churn. Yeah. FF 2005 into 2006. Like, this is this big pivotal time for DCOMs. So 2005, we got Proud Family movie, we got Twitches, and then that all happens at like the end of 2005. We go into 2006, January 20th, High School Musical. High School Musical comes out, a movie about a basketball star, the girl he likes, and the spring musical that we don't even see. We don't even see the spring musicale. The whole movie is about the audition. All the drama that happens in this movie ain't even we don't even see the musical. The drama not about the musical. It's about the audition for the spring musicale. That's it. And it doesn't even matter. You want to know why it don't even matter that we don't even see the musical and people don't even realize that until like 10, 15, 20 years later? Because it's a DCOM. And we're going to have the Kenny Ortega on staff. You know, the same Kenny that worked with Michael Jackson. We're going to have him come and do the dances and the moves. We're all in this together. You know, same person worked with Michael Jackson. We're going to have him come and work with the churn. Again, Disney Channel. Like, the movie's not even supposed to be big productions. They supposed to be for children, for teenagers. That's it. We're going to have Kenny Ortega come on staff. He working with Michael Jackson. Now he working with young Zac Efron, young Corbin Bleu. Still in 2006, because High School Musical kicks it off. One of Disney's biggest productions. Kicks it off 2006. You got Cowbells, great movie. Read It and Weep. We got Cheetah Girls 2. We got Return to Halloween Town. So 2006 is just very stacked for Disney. 2007, we get Jump In. The thing about Jump In, it's not just a great story and the lesson and how the lesson helps teach, you know, good for kids and everything. It has a fire soundtrack. I don't know if you guys have ever taken the time to listen to the full soundtrack and not just Push It by Corbin. Y'all need to get it. Y'all need to get y'all life. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's the thing with these DCOMs, especially in this era. The soundtracks were fire. Like, these movies that were for children, for teenagers, had better soundtracks than the blockbusters. How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? They're acting better than the adult films that they have today in 2025. Like, the acting in these DCOMs never gave Tubi. It gave teenager. It gave, this is a teenage film. We're going to have teenage emotions. And we're going to rock and roll with it. Because at this point, these roles were being played by teenagers. We weren't casting 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds to play 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you know? We were casting children. Now, I do know that we did have some older people in the cast, but for the most part, at least in the area that I'm talking about, these were teenagers still. 2007, High School Musical 2, Twitches 2. 2008, we got Camp Rock, the final Cheetah Girls movie. That's still East Down. Then we had 2009, Hannah Montana. 2009, the Hannah Montana movie. Now, Hannah Montana is not it's a show. And then they had a movie. It was DCOM. Great movie. It don't matter that what happened in the DCOM doesn't ever get talked about in the show because it's a DCOM. It don't matter. It's just that good. It's Hannah Montana. We don't have to explain what happened way back. This is an original movie. Still in 2009, we got the Princess Protection Program, the Wizards of Waverly Place movie, show, not movie, DCOM. That happens, 2009. 2010, We get starstruck. It's something about the sunshine, baby. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. Ease down. Soundtrack. Eat down. Y'all just these movies that were for children that was coming on Disney Channel had great soundtracks that you could still listen to today. Like, we get pop singles, Camp Rock, we get the musical, Cheetah Girls, we get the R&B. We got some pop in there. But it was mainly that soul. And It's Over and Cheetah Girls 2. That everything you need to know. That's it. And then we come to 2011, Lemonade Mouth. This is when Disney Channel was in this rock and roll back. I know I already said that. But it was like, we want teenagers that have a voice. We want teenagers that are sick and tired of listening to the administration. And when I was typing this out, I was like, low-key give Gem the holograms, because like, they didn't want to be silenced. Like, they wanted to sing their songs. They wanted to do their thing. They wanted to be different and out there. So it kind of, if you know, you know. Like, it low-key gave Gem the holograms a little bit. In 2011, we get the Sweet Life movie. We still in 2011. We get Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. That movie gets forgotten. It's in the High School Musical world. It gets forgotten. The Phineas and Ferb movie, 2011. Geek Charming and Good Luck Charlie is Christmas. So we have some shows that got movies, and then we have just good movies in general. We have some good DCOMs in there. 2012, Frenemies, Radio Rebel, and then we get Let It Shine 2012. Now, if you were a black child, black teenager, 2012, when Let It Shine came out, you know how great it was to be seen like that. Like, what do you mean? Disney made a movie. Disney, oh no, wait. Disney made a movie that was based in Atlanta, had black church, battle rapping, and just regular good. Cause see, Roxy was more pop than R&B, but she gave us that gospel hit. And if you listen to the full soundtrack, we definitely got that R&B soul bag. So yeah, like, what Disney, like, I'm so glad for the representation. The movie, iconic still to this day, still a great watch. But I probably know the movie word for word. I know each song. It was just so black. Oh, it's just so black. I love when stuff be black. It just does something to my little heartstrings. Let It Shine, real black. Love me a black movie. And I just love that it was a DCOM. It's just a perfect example of a good DCOM, if we're going to be honest. 2013. Now, so we end off great. 2012. 2012, probably the biggest movie was Let It Shine. And I'm not just saying that to say that, but it probably was. I remember that year that movie came out. That movie was on all the time. That movie was on all the time. Like, at least twice a week. No lie. Let It Shine had to be on twice a week. It was always on Disney Channel. It was always on. It had to be twice a week. So we moved to 2013. I don't know what happened in 2013. I probably could look it up. Disney only made one DCOM 2013. And that movie was Teen Beach Movie. Now, I think this explains why people really love or hate this movie, this film. Because obviously it would have gotten all of the attention, considering it's the only DCOM that came out this year. Let's see, what show would have come out? What else was on? I'm gonna do some more research. I'm gonna put it like right there. If I see anything that else was anything that was happening in 2013 that would have led to this. But Ross Lynch vocals. He do his big one with the little song he do on there. I can't sing it, but I remember he hold his note. So I'm not gonna give this movie too much. But I think 2013 is the shift for the DCOM, especially when we see what happened even 2 years prior. From 2011 to 2012, we had a great shift. Like, we went from Lemonade Mouth to Let It Shine, you know? So, big shifts. And then we go to 2013, and it's like only one movie. And then this Teen Beach Movie. Now, I like Teen Beach Movie. I ain't always like it, but I'm not hating on it. That's what I'm not doing. I'm just saying, compared to the other DCOMs we are encountering at this point, it kind of just, it's just not there. It just kind of sits there, you know? Then 2014, we get Zapped and How to Build a Better Boy. Those movies, they're DCOM-y, but they don't hit like the other ones, the other DCOMs of past. They don't hit like the older DCOMs, you know, like Zapped, you know, good movie. We got Zendaya in there doing her thing. How to Build a Better Boyfriend, I remember, you know, did her thing. China Anne McClain was in that one, you know, she did her big one, obviously. But it's not memorable like Cheetah Girls. It's not High School Musical. It's not Starstruck, you know, Let It Shine. We're not in that caliber of movie. We're just not. And it's okay, but you know, it's still a DCOM. We still love her. We still enjoy her, but it's just not hitting. 2015, we get Bad Hair Day. That movie was in. Teen Beach Movie 2. I remember Teen Beach Movie 2, but I know it wasn't as good as the first one. And then we have Descendants. Now, Descendants saved Disney DCOMs because we were slowly but surely making a decline. But even with Descendants, I feel like, let's see, I feel like with Descendants was very big. It was very big that year. It was everywhere. That was the movie. I remember like the songs being like too catchy. Like they were like so catchy, it was everywhere. But then in 2016, we get Adventures in Babysitting and The Swap. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. Hold on. I'm not gonna hold you. I think The Swap is the lowest rated DCOM. Based on what my research, based on what I have seen, I think it is the lowest one. Adventures in Babysitting, we have Sophia Carson and Sabrina Carpenter, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, it was cute. Adventures in Babysitting was cute, but it wasn't a DCOM. It wasn't the Princess Protection Program. It wasn't Cheetah Girls. It wasn't Frenemies. It wasn't. It just wasn't. And that's okay. It was cute. It was just cute. 2017, we get The Tangled Before Ever After, and we get Descendants 2. Descendants 2 brought back Disney. Descendants was the new High School Musical. That we brought Kenny back. The songs were catchy. We got China Anne McClain back. Cameron Boyce. Sophia Carson. Dove Cameron. You know, we had big names attached to the film. We brought back, you know, it's a fairy tale themed world. So essentially, Disney could just redo everything because Disney's done all the fairy tales, you know? So Descendants 2 brought back the DCOMs. The musicals of it all, the soundtracks of it all, the dancing of it all. Descendants brought that back. However, 2018 comes around and we get Zombies and we get Freaky Friday. The Swap and Freaky Friday really on the same caliber. And this ain't your mama's Freaky Friday. That movie don't even compare to Lindsay Lohan's Freaky Friday. I love Lindsay Lohan's Freaky Friday. Like, is that considered a DCOM? I don't know. Maybe it is. It wasn't on my list. It wasn't on my list. But since we're talking about Freaky Friday, we can also talk about Wish Upon a Star. Because Wish Upon a Star was produced by ABC, if I'm not mistaken, when I did my research, but Disney bought ABC. So it was on the list of DCOMs, but I wouldn't consider it a DCOM. It's a bit too raunchy to be a DCOM. But I love Wish Upon a Star, and I like Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday was a little, it was a little, you know, outside of Disney's walls and parameters. But I like Freaky Friday, Lindsay Lohan's. I do not like zombies. I did not like zombies. Of course, this is like 2018, so I was growing out of the Disney situation, but I still rock with Descendants. But zombies, I couldn't care for it. I can't believe they make another one. Like, are they tired of being zombies? I would imagine they sick of being zombies. But 2019, when they made that Kim Possible movie and they made Descendants 3 was okay. It was alright. It's alright. I watched it for China and McClane. I watched The Rise of Red for China. And it was so hard for me to watch Rise of Red because, you know, Cameron Boyce has passed away. God rest his soul. It was just very sad. And it was very bad. Brandy came back. Her singing was beautiful. But she really was only in the film like a good 15 minutes. Like, you know, it wasn't necessary. And this new Descendants they're about to make is not necessary. And it's honestly too painful to continue watching considering Cameron Boyce's passing. It's unnecessary. And we will never see what Disney did for teenage movies again. Whether it's ABC, whether it's whatever, Netflix. Like, when's the last time y'all watched a teenage movie and was like, this was fun? Because I know the last time I watched a teenage movie that I was like, this was fun, or even related to, was To All the Boys I Loved Before. Like, what year that came out? That came out a long time ago. Let me see. 2018. The last time I saw a teenage movie or a teenage piece of media, because that's not even a movie. No, it is a movie. The last time I saw a teenage movie that I was like, this was fun, this was cute, this was good and jolly, was To All the Boys I Loved Before, 2018. So I don't know if COVID ruined the teenage movie funness of it all. Like, now we have The Summer I Turned Pretty, which is just messy. We had On My Block, but that's not really a good one. Like, we had, what's another movie? We have Wicked. On the musical front, we have Wicked. Like, we don't have a teenage movie with songs. And I think that's something only Disney can 100% make the way it should, just like wholesome and just fun. Like when Zac Efron is doing the Bet On It sequence and he's on that golf course in the freaking desert hitting that bet on it, that is cinema. Is it hilarious at the same time? Yes, but it's something about it. Like, it's meant to teach lessons. It's fun. It's a catchy song. If you watch the behind the scenes, Kenny Ortega right there telling him to go ahead and hit that pole, strike that move. And that's gone. DCOMs are done. Like, when I was researching for this video, the movies that Disney Plus has come out with for this same demographic, they're considering them DCOMs, but you physically cannot call that a DCOM. That's a Disney Plus original movie, but that's not a Disney Channel original movie. That era has unfortunately passed for us. So now my generation, or people that have expertise in DCOMs from 2002 to 2019, can say, y'all remember DCOMs? Just like people can say, y'all remember Blockbuster? Y'all remember when the phone used to hang on the wall? Y'all remember when people had answering machines and house phones? Like, that's my generations. Y'all remember DCOMs? Y'all remember the musical? You remember when everybody was singing? You guys remember fire soundtracks? You guys remember fun movies? Fun, colorful, relatable teenage movies? Because the problems they were having weren't crazy. They were like, oh my gosh, like the spring musical. Like, that's every day. That's something that teenagers do. Like, they're fun and happy-go-lucky, and then there's a dilemma that needs to get fixed, and they fix it, and it don't matter. It's fun and it's happy-go-lucky. Like, if I keep talking about this, I'm gonna just keep walking in circles. But I really want to know what other people think about this topic. Like, I'm 18, about to turn 19. Guys, 2000s babies, this era has ended. DCOMs have gone away, and I don't think we truly appreciated the pieces of media that we were being fed. And that doesn't just go for DCOMs, that goes for everything. Like kid cartoons. I could do a whole nother video just on kid cartoons. The music. We took this era of music, not just for musicals, but in general, for granted. Memes, trends, the fashion. I think we just let it fizzle out. And now we have Euphorias, and we have the Shies, and those shows of the world. No hate to the Shy. I love the Shy. We have the All-Americans. You know, we've moved to a new situation. We don't have fun teenage movies. Disney's, bring them back. These people that worked on these movies are still very much alive, and I'm sure they'll come back. Just like when they did Raven's Home, and when they interviewed Raven-Symoné about Raven's Home, she was like, guys, like some of the same crew, like majority of the crew came back. That's how I know. Like, get Kenny Ortega back. I don't know if Kenny Ortega has worked on the past Descendants movies. Get him on something else. Let him create his own High School Musical. Let him do something different. I mean, I don't know. That we need to bring something back. Something gotta give. Because I miss fun musicals. And I don't know if that's just me not wanting to grieve Disney Channel, but this ain't what we got going now. This ain't it. In terms of movies, fun, happy-go-lucky movies that leave you with a fire soundtrack. What y'all think? Just give me your opinions. How y'all feel about the death of DCOMs? Give me your favorite DCOM in the comments, or your favorite song from a DCOM that you just listen to, like in your regular playlist, that you don't just listen to the full soundtrack. Like mine, I'll listen to Where Do I Go from the Jump In soundtrack just in my regular playlist, not even just the full soundtrack. I'll listen to She's So Gone, Lemonade Mouth, regular playlist. This isn't from the whatever, It's a Climb, Hannah Montana movie. That is a gospel song. Y'all put in the comments what y'all think. What's y'all favorite DCOM song and movie? Y'all let me know, because then we can have a little conversation. And it can be from the 90s, it can be from, I don't know, today's time. I really wouldn't put them, but you know, if it's a movie I didn't mention, put that down there. And that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to share, I just wanted to yap about this very specific topic, because it's important that we go ahead and give flowers and credit where credit is due. because that type of media is not a thing anymore, and it's sad and heartbreaking. But that's all I have for today. Y'all remember to comment, subscribe, share the video, do what is needed to pass the word. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode of Trading Unscripted. Bye.